Yo. Welcome back to the Parlay Today show, man. It's your boy Fifth. Just here to give you guys some insight on the way I like to bet and my philosophy when it comes to this betting shit. Because I know a lot of y'all see the post, y'all see the $1,000 bet, $1,000 wins, and all this little mysterious shit. I just want to clear the air so y'all can know what I'm doing and understand why and how this shit is a lick, my nigga. I promise you. If you don't get caught up in the having fun, I don't want to say having fun because I'm having fun. You're making money, you're having fun. So I don't want to say having fun, but if you don't get caught up in the Hail Marys and the, winning big on every goddamn slate, then you could really make some money and damn near treat this shit like the stock market. Now, I'm going to break down how I bet because it's the furthest from traditional. A traditional bettor, they're betting units. They're doing one play, one unit. They're doing single bets. It's really not smart to do parlays because every leg that you add to a parlay is pretty much bringing your chances or your odds down of you actually hitting. Or is it? So the way I like to bet, just keeping it a buck with you, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I like to bet with larger amounts of money, but my total parlay is going to be in the negatives. So for instance, I'll bet something like $500 and I'll make $450, meaning I have a total of $950 in my account. Now, most people be like, bro, I'm not betting that if I'm not at least making back what I made. Bro, I still made $450. It's not about necessarily making back what you made, what you put in. You're going to make more than $500 if you do the methods and the shit that I'm about to show you, because you're going to hit more than one time in a row. I guarantee with this method, you're going to hit 3 times before you lose one, in my opinion. And that's why you need to have bankroll, because if you lose that first one, you're going to be discouraged. You're like, damn, this ain't working. But if you stick with it, you're going to make money. Hell, you can even start this with $100. You can start it with $50. 50 make 25. You got 75. 75 make 50. You got da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Keep building it up like that. In my opinion, that's a better ladder. You can go to plus money, but I just feel like with a lot of games on each slate every day, bruh, I feel like, all right, hear me out. Ask yourself this. Do you feel like you can choose 2 to 3 things per game that you know for a fact is going to hit each game? Ask yourself that. Me personally, I know for a fact I can. I can look at every game, and sometimes I don't take from every game, but I can look at as many games as I want, and I can say, hey, I'm going to take 3 things from here and make a negative 500 parlay for that game. Then I'm going to combine it with this game, negative 300 from that game. Sometimes I'll take, 2 from this game added to that, and then I'll have a bunch of same game parlays together, and it'll equal out as negative 100. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. Most of my parlays be at least bare minimum 10 legs. But each leg on it is something that damn near has hit 100% this season. And not only has it hit 100% this season, it's also good, as far as the matchups go. So I'm going to dive into Outlier in a second and kind of show y'all what I mean. But don't be scared of negative 900 picks. Don't be scared of negative 1,000 picks. I'm looking for negative 1,000 picks because you'll be surprised how odds start to add up. Even when you're picking stuff that's like negative 1,000, I pick some shit that's negative 2,000. You'll be surprised how quickly the stuff starts to add up. You have to look at this like an investment. If I told you to give me $1,000, and I told you if you gave me $1,000, I would give you $300 a day for the next 3 weeks, would you do that? If Bank of America told you right now that if you deposit $1,000 in your checking account and they would give you $300 a day for the next 2 months, would you do that? Now, I get it. You might say no because you might lose your $1,000. But it only sounds crazy because you're thinking about losing $1,000. That means $1,000 is too much for you to be betting with. You can also do this with lower numbers. Let me go to a lower number since I know 1,000 is probably scaring y'all. But 1,000, if you got 1,000 that you're not scared to lose, you can really run up minimum easily $300 a day. I think it's easy for you to do $800 a day with 1,000. But I know for sure you could do $300 a day with 1,000. But let's bring the number down because some of y'all are scary as fuck. If Bank of America told you to deposit $100 in your account every day and they're going to give you $50 a day for the next week, would you do it? That's what this is. This is not about me betting 100, I make 100. This is not about me trying to find good EV and find the best value so I can make a little bit more off of this. No, that's not what this is about. This is about making money every day. Think about your job. Okay, put it this way. Think about your job. At your job, ask yourself, how much do you make a day? 150, 200, 100? Bro, you can easily make that a day on FanDuel by investing $200. You can easily make that a day. I promise you. Don't let my picks, my 10 picks scare you. These are 10 of the most glorious picks you can find on earth. We hope somebody start fighting, ejection. We hope somebody twists the ankle, you're done. We hope you out there acting goofy and the coach pull you, you're done. The only thing we're scared of is somebody getting outside of their body and having a career day, a career night, or they're doing the best of the season, which can happen, and it does happen. Every night I'm damn near sweating on somebody because somebody wanted to get outside of their body. But usually they don't. And I can guarantee for the most part, you are going to win this way more than losing, and you're going to typically make more than what you invested. Just test it out. Or you can just follow me. If you follow me on Instagram, you see me posting shit. You might see me post something that say I won $2,000. I probably bet 700 and made 6. That's not 2,000. That's going to be like 1,200. But you get what I'm saying. I get what I'm saying, man. Now, let's hit the outlier so I can kind of really show y'all how I do this shit. 1 second. I wish I could put some music in the background, but I don't want to get a copyright strike, man. I'm trying to make this video go up because I know that nobody is betting like this because people are so scared. They're like, bro, you got 10 legs. But I'm about to show you these legs. These legs are legs that are, you know what I'm saying, gonna hit for sure, for sure. Anyway, let me get over the outlier real quick. All right, bro. So we're over an outlier. This is how I look for my picks. Anybody that knows me, I like to look for unders. I'm looking for unders, the best of the best unders, for a couple of different reasons. One, injury. If somebody gets injured, cool. I under them. I hope you get injured. Knock on wood. I hope your career doesn't end, but you know what I'm saying. I hope you know what I'm saying, tweak your ankle a little bit and leave because you helped my ticket win. I'm sorry. You'll be okay. You got millions. You're a millionaire. I get it. People getting ejected. If you get ejected, cool, I still win. Also, blowouts. Most of the time, if it's a blowout, you're not getting to this number that I'm choosing. So that's why I like unders. And you start the game off green. As soon as the ball tip, you're green until further notice. Now, 9 times out of 10, you do got to wait until the end of the game to know if you're going to win or not because, you know, it is an under, so anything can happen. But the unders that I picked, they're mainly 100%. Now, let's hit over the outlier right now because I'm going to cook something for today. It's Saturday. I know y'all probably watching this at another time, but if you are watching, today is Saturday, January 3rd, and I'm going to show you how I cook some shit up, bro. So when I go to outlier, bro, I'll just start from scratch. The first thing I do is I'll go right here and I'll click under. All I want to see is unders first. Sometimes I will do overs if I just can't find any good unders and I'm trying to get to a certain, amount that I want to win. I will go to certain overs after a while, but for starters, I like to start out with unders for the reasons I already gave y'all. Okay. So after I go to unders, I want to go up here and I want to change my odds. Like I said, I do sometimes I do negative 3,000, but I'll put those okay. When you see some negative 3,000 shit on my ticket, it's probably one of the last things I added to my ticket because it's shooting my ticket price up. Once you get to like 10 picks, and you're playing with $500 and you add a negative 3,000 to your shit, it's gonna bump your ticket up like $70. So this is something that's negative 3,000 that we know is gonna hit, and it has hit all season, and it can bump my ticket up, another $70. Yeah, I'm gonna add it on depending on different variables, but I try not to go too crazy with the picks. But anyway, let's get back into it. So, like I was saying, I will still go to odds and I will still shrink this down a little bit because I'm not going to do no negative 4,000. I really don't even want to do no negative 3,000. So I'll put it at like negative 2,200 for now, just to see what good picks I have. And then I'll take this from plus 2,000 and I'll bring it down to like plus 130 because I know I'm not doing shit that's even close to plus money, to be honest. So I just kind of want to shrink down the list of options they give me over here to make it easier for me to find shit. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll go over here and I'll go to propositions. So we don't need to see all this other stuff. Okay, my bad. Let me stop. Another big thing that I do, I can't show you on the desktop because this feature is only on the FanDuel mobile. But this is very important. I should have said this earlier. The bets that you want to do or that I want to do are in the Your Way option. If you're not familiar, Your Way allows you to pretty much adjust your props to your liking. You can do somebody 7 something, somebody 4 something, somebody 22 something. You know what I'm saying? Just odds or props that they don't give under the regular FanDuel props, if that makes any sense. If you go to Your Way, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, the reason I like to go to Your Way is because Your Way will allow you to push the odds way further than regular FanDuel will allow you to. Now, that's the pros to Your Way. The cons to Your Way bets are you can't add any promotions and you can't get all of the other props like PRA together, all like the combo props. You can't get steals, you can't get blocks, you can't get defensive shit. The only thing you can get on Your Way is points, rebounds, assists, 3-pointers. And I think it's that way for a reason because they know damn well if they were to put these combo props under Your Way and let us really tweak, you know what I'm saying, the amounts, I think they would lose a lot of money. So they're like, okay, we're going to let you adjust this how you like, but we're not about to get no promotions and we're not about to let you, you know what I'm saying, do combination props, if that makes any sense. So anyway, back to Outlier. So when I go to Outlier, I go over to propositions. Like I said, Your Way, you can only see assist. You can see points, rebounds, and 3-pointers. Another thing, Your Way, the good thing about Your Way, you can under any amount of 3-pointers for somebody. Whereas though, if you're doing regular FanDuel and you're trying to add 3-pointers to your parlay, they won't allow you to do any alt under 3-pointers in regular FanDuel, if that makes any sense. But Your Way, I can take somebody 3-pointers up to 7. Usually I don't do 3-pointers that much unless I really see some good data there. I try to just stick to rebounds, points, and assists. Especially with unders, I really like undering assists because assist, a lot of shit got to happen. You know what I'm saying? You got to pass it to somebody. You got to hope they make it, hope they don't get fouled, hope they don't pass it. So I like to do unders for assist. I like the under points and rebounds too. Rebounds, you can get them on both sides of the floor. So some people might be scared of that. But once I show you what's going on in Outlier, you'll see how easy it is to find these props. We better do it right now. I'm going to stop beating around the bush. Let's get right into it. All right, so now that I have all of the propositions that I want, what I'll do is I'll just take a quick little look here. Now, since I've been doing this for quite some time, I already know people's picks that I already do each time that team plays. So I typically go to those people first and see where the odds are because I know I'm going to add it onto my ticket because most of the picks that I pick are 100%. So I don't even got to go look because I already hit on it the last time they played. And we're going to get into some of those. I'm just giving y'all my philosophy on how I look at this. Also, there are certain teams that I love when they are playing people because their defense is so good that the other team is typically going to go under in certain categories. It's like one of those, if you know, you know. If you keep up with basketball, you know. For instance, OKC. If OKC is playing against somebody, under's heaven because they're strapping shit. So let's say OKC was playing. Let's say OKC was playing the Pacers. I'm under in them hard. I'm under in everybody. They strapping everything. If the Houston Rockets is playing somebody, I'm under in people. I'm under whoever the Houston Rockets are playing too, because they usually are strapping shit, especially if Sengun, Steven Adams, and the rest of the gang is playing. Now, you get what I'm saying? So good defensive teams, you can under people. OKC, you can even under OKC if the matchup is so crazy, because half of the time they're not playing the fourth quarter. So, and you'll see that today if they are playing. I don't think they're playing today because they played my Warriors last night. But I under niggas on the Warriors. I did OKC money line. Another thing, I do try to stay away from money lines unless I know it's gonna hit. But even these are professionals. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day. But it's just certain matchups that I see, and I just know they're not going to beat them. Like last night, OKC played the Warriors. If everybody was there, I wouldn't have did a money line. But since OKC was healthy, with the exception of Hartenstein, and they were going against a Warriors team without Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy versus OKC, nah, I had to do OKC money line, and it was like negative 800, which is great for the type of parlays that I like to do. I like to put a negative 800 in my shit. I like to put a negative 1,000 in my shit. It's gonna boost my ticket. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, back to outlier. Let's actually find some picks. Okay. So once I'm an outlier, if y'all can see this, matter of fact, let me make myself a little smaller so y'all can really see. Hold up. I bet. So look, once I go to outlier right here, you already see got my under selected, got my proposition selected, and I have my odds selected. Now, what I also like to do is I like to come over here and I like to click on 2025. This is going to filter it so it'll show me everybody that is 100% at something for the full year of 2025. Boom. All right, it ain't many on this list. Now, right now, it is kind of early. It's like 1 o'clock. The game's gonna start at 5. So right now, I'm only seeing Houston Timberwolves. So I'm only seeing shit from a few of the games, not all of the games. So a lot of this stuff might not be available yet, but your way, most of the stuff is out early. So, and I'm so mad I can't show y'all your way on the computer. For some reason, I looked it up. Your way is only available on the mobile app, but it'll still make sense once I pick who I'm picking. You'll be able to go to your way and then add it on your slip or whatever. But anyway, let's do some research here. All right, so Anthony Edwards under dimes. I've been under his dimes all year. I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, it's hit 100% all year. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't it hit tonight? They're playing against Milwaukee. Milwaukee is middle of the pack when it comes to assists. He's never gotten over 6. It's at negative 1,200. Let's see if there are any injuries. I like to look and see if there's any injuries. Nope, this is their full lineup. Oh, he's going against the Heat too. This is the Heat's full lineup. Bam is probable. Everybody's there. Bro, I'm not going to lie. I under Powell 40 points. Man, he was going stupid last night, boy. Or the night before that, pause. He almost chipped me. He had like 36 damn near in the fourth. But anyway, he hasn't gotten it, and he didn't chip me. He's probably going to be on today's ticket too, because he's going against another good defensive team. He's going to have McDaniels or DiVincenzo on him. So they about to try to strap that shit. But anyway, let's get back to this pick right here. All right, so yeah, this is a good candidate. I like Anthony Edwards under 7 dimes at negative 1,200. If I could show y'all my phone screen, I will show y'all how it adds up. But I'm gonna just go ahead and add this to my ticket right now. And my bad, y'all. We're gonna look at a couple more. I just want to add this real quick. Now that I got my phone up, it's gonna make it easy. Man, I wish I could. A lot of people don't know how to work the Your Way function, and it's really dope. Actually, you can find the picks really fast. Your Way allows you to do this player is going to score more than this player. This player is going to get more rebounds than this player. You can do shit like that on Your Way. So I definitely recommend people to go check out, FanDuel Your Way, because there's a lot of good options in there. But anyway, we're going back to Anthony Edwards. 6. Me personally, his 7 is 1,200, but Your Way lets you take it up to 8. 8 is negative 2,300. See, I like that. I'm going to take it up to 8 because he's gotten 6 before. So that means, on any given night, he fuck around can get 7. But I don't like him getting 2 more than he's already gotten. So I'm going to do his 8 at negative 2,348. That's what I like. And then let's go back to the usual suspect, Powell. Now, Powell, I'm not going to lie. Powell shit is scary because he really is the number one scoring option on their team. Like, this nigga is gonna let this shit fly. Oh, another thing I do, I'm sorry. I know I chose Anthony Edwards shit pretty quickly because I always choose it, but if I didn't look at his shit before, this is what I like to do on like a fresh face. We can go back to Anthony Edwards, right? Go to his under 7. As you can see, FanDuel only gives you under 7, but Your Way gives you under 8. So we did under 8. Not only is it green all 2025, let's also just take a look and see, head to head, how many does he usually get against him? Ooh, he does get 6 against him. See, that's why this shit is all the way at 7, because they're like, shit, he typically gets 6. He can get 7. But that's why I also like the 8. So that's why we're getting good odds for the 8. Usually, if the odds are like this, that means head to head, even though 2025 they haven't gotten it, head to head, they've pretty much been coming close to it. That's usually what I noticed. If the odds are something that's 100%, but down in the lower thousands, if that made any sense. But anyway, let's go over here to Powell, because 40 points are a lot, bro. I'm not going to lie. 40 points are a lot. I know he came close, but that's just a lot when there's other mouths to feed and you're going up against a good defense. So as you can already see, his highest is 36. Head-to-head versus these guys, the highest he scored is 25, and that was with the Clippers. So he did make me sweat, pause. So I'm going to just go take a look at his under 40 and see what the odds is. The odds might not even be that good enough for me to add to the ticket, but we're going to see right now. Yeah, see, his under 40 is negative 3,000. So they know he's not getting 40. He did have 36 against Detroit, which is a really good defense. I don't feel like sweating that again. I just feel like it's other shit I could find, like Davion Mitchell. Let's go to Davion Mitchell points, and let's see what his points go up to on Your Way. Let me see something here. Davion Mitchell, it should go to 19. He ain't scored 19 all season, but it's negative 3,900. 18 is negative 2,600, and he has scored 18 once. That was against New York, head-to-head, 7-3-0. Let's see what his minutes was like. He played good minutes this one, but that's last year, of course. They got Stevenson, so 18 points. I don't think he's getting 18 points, keeping it a buck. So I'm gonna do his 18 at negative 2,646. That it could get taken off at the end. All of this shit is subject to get taken off at the end. Just keeping it a buck with y'all. But that's a good look. We got Bam Randall. Let's see how Randall typically does against this team. Head to head, 17-13. So he's getting strapped against them. His season high is 32. So let's see if they're fully healthy. He's gonna be down there with Khalil Ware and Bam, which are two pretty good defenders. So let's see if his points go under 32, which they do. Oh, yeah, I like this. Under 33 for negative 2,000. I like it. Hasn't got it all season, and he hasn't come close head to head. So, yeah, I like it. Let's take a look at his rebounds versus these guys. 10-6. His high on the season is 11. And I can get his 12 at negative 2,000. Bingo, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so that's already 4 picks from this game that I like. And that got me at negative 500 for this game. Cool. All right, we can close out of that. Let's go back to the main board because I don't really want to go digging too crazy in this game, even though it's probably some other shit I could look at. But I'm just kind of trying to get a base here, to be honest with you. Because usually I'll go down, like, look at this. 8 rebounds. His rebounds might go to... I try to add as much as I can so I can get his rebounds at under 9 for negative 2,500. His high is 8. And against these guys, his high is 6. So, yeah. So that's 5, 5, 10, 15. Okay. So yeah, I'm probably going to delete some of the stuff from this game, but I just try to add what I can, to be honest, from each game. Let's see. Rudy rebounds 13 versus them. But let's look at points, to be honest, because his point high is 26, head to head 7 on 32 minutes. And that was not this year, November 10th, 2024. God damn, he ain't played him since? Must have been injured. But he ain't got more than 26 all season. So, I mean, it's really about where can I get the best odds, in my opinion. So sometimes it's better to just take a look at everybody. Yeah, it shit don't go up to 26, so I don't like it. All right, let's go back to the board and see what they already have recommended. Sometimes it's good to look at recommended. We got Amon Thompson, Houston versus Dallas. Under 9 dimes. Let's see if there's any injuries. Steven Adams questionable. Fred out, so they're pretty healthy. I like this. Dallas, Exum, Kyrie, and Lively. Oh yeah, I definitely got some shit from this game. So off the back, I typically under Coop's boards, and they're going against Houston, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that on here too. Let's see something. So we're going to go to Coop. If they let me do Coop under 12 boards, I need it. I'm going to try that right now. If they let me do Coop under 12 boards, and they do, it's kind of steep. He hasn't gotten over 10 all season, so do I want to take a chance and just do his 11 at negative 16? Yeah, we're going to do the 11. Because if you go to the matchup, they're number 1. So yeah, we're going to do 11. I don't think he's going to get 11 boards. And look, my ticket only got 6 picks, and we're already at negative 292. So let's say, because I'm keeping a buck. I'm playing with 700 today. Let's say I put 700 on that. It's only negative. I would earn $239, and this is off 100% shit. But I'm not done yet. We're gonna get this bitch up to at least 600. Trust me. So yeah, we're gonna do Cooper under 11 under 11 boards. Also, I like to do. Nah, we're gonna stick with that. You know what? Let's get the shit out of the way that I already know I'm gonna do every day. Like, for instance, let's go over here and go to Paul George. Off the back, I'm under his dimes. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Every time his dimes are getting under. He hasn't gotten over 6 dimes all season. He's gotten to 5, but he hasn't gotten anywhere close to 6. I mean, he has got 5, so that's close to 6. But I'm not gonna do a 6. I'm going straight to your way. My bad, y'all. I'm going straight to your way. Paul George. Assist. Oh, yeah. And we're doing under 7 for negative 1,800. Those are beautiful odds. Even though these guys do, even though these guys do give, they're green. So they're green at stopping. This is even better. You can damn near take this down to 6 if you want, but I love the 7. They're really good at limiting assist. I got the hiccups. Any injuries? Joel is probable. Cat questionable. But as long as Maxi and V, damn, I got the fucking hiccups all of a sudden. 1 second, I'll be right back. I went and grabbed the water like that. Stop hiccups. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But anyway, as long as TJ and VJ Edgecombe is playing, I like his under dimes. They're going to be doing all the diming up. They're going to have the ball in their hand majority of the time. Speaking of which, hey, VJ, you know we like to under your dimes too. If your shit go to 8, then that is great. And let's take a look. But see, he's gotten 8 before, so that could be an unnecessary pick. You know what? We're going to leave it alone. That's an unnecessary pick. He's gotten 8 before, so we're not even going to fuck with that. So yeah, we just like Paul George from this game right now. It's so many games you don't gotta stress it. Sometimes I'll have one pick from one game. So don't worry about stressing it. Just get back to the picks that you know. Okay. Another team. Let's see who else is playing. If the Raptors are playing, we're going straight there. And they are. They're playing the Hawks. I got shit from the Hawks and the Raptors. See, I'm not gonna have to do that many games because I already have my certain people that I like. Anyway, let's go find Brandon Ingram. Mr. Ingram, come to the front of the pulpit for me. Come to the front of the congregation for me. Let's have a chat. I like to under his rebounds. This fool, knock on wood, cannot get over 10 rebounds. It ain't even loaded up, and I'm telling you. He cannot get over 10 rebounds. His highest is 9. He's going up against Atlanta. As you can see, they do give up rebounds to his position. Let's go to the head-to-head. He has got 9, 6, and 7 against him. So that means I'm probably going to get his 11 or 12 at a pretty good value. Watch this. How much you want to bet? Watch this. Hey, watch this. What Future say? Watch this. I wish I could listen to him. I would really be vibing, smoking right now if I could listen to music without copyright. But anyway, Brandon Ingram should go to. Yep, I like the 11. A negative 2,000. We're already at negative. We're already at negative 216. So we getting there. We're gonna be in the negative hundreds real soon. But I like that. It's something else I like from this game too. Oh, another thing I like to do. I forgot to mention this. I also like to find out who's coming back from injury, anybody that's on minutes restriction, anything like that. Because if you're any of the above, I'm under in your shit. Stephon Castle, he hurt his thumb when he came back. Victor Wembanyama was in the lineup too. I undered Castle's points. I'm like, all right, his thumb is tweaked. He going to score, but if anything, that thumb could throw his shit off a little bit, and he's not going to get his season high tonight. I know that. And he didn't, for that logic probably. But anyway, I like BI under 11 rebounds. Let's go over here to lineup so we can go to some other players. Oh, yeah, Dyson Daniel. I like the under his rebounds too. As you can see, he hasn't gotten over 10. This matchup is middle of the pack. So let's see what kind of value they give us for over 10 rebounds for him. Excuse me, for under 10 rebounds. Definitely going over. Oh, yeah, his shit started 7 right here. Oh, yeah, we can do his under 12 for 1950. They got him. You see what I'm saying? We're already at negative 192. Now, I am probably going to go back and bring some of these down by 1, depending on, certain factors. But right now, I like where we're at. If I was to bet 700 on this, I would win 363. That's an easy 363. Easy 363. You got to look at it this way. If I told you that if you gave me $1,000, I would give you $300 for the next 2 weeks, would you do it? I guarantee $300 the next 2 weeks. Would you do it? That's what you got to ask yourself. That's how I look at it. There's nothing wrong with investing $1,000 to make $300 a day. That's how I look at it. Let's bring the amount down because I know the amount scares some people. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna come back to that because this might got to be a separate clip because niggas don't get it. But anyway, let's get back to the cooking, man. All right, so there's some other teams I saw playing too that I like. Fox, they're on a back-to-back too. His under 8 boards. He just for some reason can't get to 8 boards. He did get to 7 last night and scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna say it looks 7. He scared me. But they're playing against Portland. Portland is middle of the pack. I like to see that head to head. 6, 5. Okay. And they're playing another team that's on the back-to-back. Let's see what we can get Fox's under 8 rebounds at. But see, Victor Wembanyama isn't playing. That's the one thing I don't really like. When he not playing, his board's out there for everybody. But it's gonna be clinging. Kamara. Okay, that's another under. I like the under his points too. Okay, cool. So let's look at Fox real quick. We're gonna see which one of these niggas got the best. All right, so Fox rebounds. Yeah, his 8 is -16. He just got 7. Let's see, his 9 is -3. Let's just see something right quick. Games without Wemby. 7-6. Yeah, okay. Has he gone head-to-head against him without Wemby? He has 6, 6, 5. Okay. Yeah, his negative rate got good value. I like it. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I don't chip. Let's go to Kamara. I like the under his points. As y'all can see, I got 23 against them niggas. I ain't gonna lie. But the most points he had all season is 21. So, and the most he's ever had against them is 23. So I'm gonna go down here and go to Kamara. And I'm gonna do his under 24 at -2,000. I like it. We're at -150 and we're at 11 picks. We're probably gonna do like 4 more picks and it's gonna pop us off. Pause. Denny. This nigga points be going to 40, and I get it because he be coming close. But 40 is a lot of points to get on these guys, man. This shit is red, man. But I don't know if it's red because of Victor Wembanyama or because these niggas are still scrappy as fuck. Let's go to head-to-head. Head-to-head, 37. That's too close. I'm good. That's all I need to see. I'm good. There's so many other games out here. I am good. I'm not fucking with that. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what other games. You got Golden State versus Utah. I'm good on that. Just for the simple fact that I don't know about the Warriors. 7, 8, 9. I mean, we could be done by 7. We don't even need to fuck with that Boston Clippers. Even though, yeah, I'm not trying to wait that long to get paid out, to be honest, not tonight. Okay, let's go back to the board because it's hella games and hella teams. 4, 5, 6. I mean, we low key could have did some shifts today, to be honest, and just did the Miami and Philly and Toronto, and then came back. No, we good. Okay, let's go back to the board. My bad, y'all. But anyway, I'm not gonna wrap this video up. My bad. I'm not gonna wrap it up because this is a lot for today. So I want y'all to know. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna wrap it up and then I'm gonna come back in here with my picks. I just wanted to make a video. Hold on, let me go back full screen. Y'all get the gist. We're finding these picks. Y'all see how I found them, and we're adding them to a parlay to get something close to like -110 or something like that. And then we're betting a good amount of money to make a little bit less, and then sending that money back to our account. So this is the way I like to bet, man. Leave a like, comment, leave a dislike if you don't like what I had to say down in the comment section, man. And holla back, man. I'm out. Peace. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. I think I already said that, but do it again.